Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a totally real lake cottage tour, and let's get started. So here we have the door, we open it, and we're inside. And I want to show you this stuff. Here's the whole cottage. I'll just start from the kitchen. Here's our lake cottage kitchen with totally real stuff, totally real everything, totally real fridge, microwave oven, a little coffee machine, stuff inside these drawers. And I'll show you the lake cottage living room now. I'll show you that later. Here is the lake cottage stuff. Living room. Here's that TV that's totally wall mounted. And here is the couch, which is totally against the wall. And here's these chairs, which is totally a couch. And this stuff I'll show you later. And if we go in here's the lake cottage room number 3. Here we have a Wii that is totally hooked up. And I got it like a week ago, 2 weeks ago. And there's the TV that was in there. That's my parents' old TV because they got a new one. They don't use it anymore, so they gave it to me and I hooked up with that Wii. Totally real. Totally. And by the way, this Wii is for the lake cottage. And over here we have some of my posters. I have 4 Friends posters, 1 Bluey poster, and 1 CBS Mornings poster. But these 5 posters are on a white poster board, which was very expensive. I had to pay like $140 just for it. So yeah, and you see these 2 posters, they have dates on them. This one with the sky launch atop a skyscraper, this one dated back to September 5th, 2011. And this one with the milkshakes dates back to June 20th, 2013. I remember these dates vividly, so yeah. As you can see, this is my iMac with my magic keyboard and a magic mouse. And here's my magic printer from Apple. Very rare product. I have the only magic printer that Apple has ever made. It came out last year, and I was the only one to get it. It cost like $2,000, but it was worth it. Here's my magic camera. I also got this with the magic printer from Apple. Apple has only ever made 1 of these Apple cameras, so I'm the only one to have it, and it also cost like $2,000, but it was worth it as well. Here's that table that you see in the lake cottage videos where I have my old young enough birthday parties. I sit here and I do things. I think about 2029, 2030, 2031, and 2032, where I turned 22, 23, 24, and 25. Those dates haven't happened yet. I'm a big fat liar. We look in here, we have an iPad. A 9th generation iPad with 256 gigabytes in it. This cost about $200, but back in 2029, when I got the A19 or A18 chip iPad, it cost $500 or $600. I don't really remember, probably $600, because I'm living in 2020 freaking 2029. I'm living in 2029. Also, there's lights up here, LED strip lights all the way over here, because I want it to be stuck in 2021. Now we're gonna go outside, and I'll show you the lake stuff. We got a patio here that hasn't been touched since the year 2015. There's a freaking swing set over here. Swing set. Here's that little patio I was talking about that hasn't been touched since 2015 because we haven't got rid of it. So yeah, here's some plants. Here's that little grill thing. Although that grill is cooking shit and I don't want that stuff. Here's the little furniture things. Now a table over here that is huge. It's like a patio desk. We also have wind chimes over here. Doo, 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 doo. And a light thing. Yeah, we have wind chimes and a light. So cool. Okay, now it's time to go to the lake because I want to show you the lake. Oh, we gotta go to the lake and see the lake now because this lake is gonna be fun. Alright, let's open the lake gates. And here's the whole lake. We decided to get new wood here because it was failing and it's broken and it's nuts. Here's the little lake. It's like, it goes down all the way to 20 feet. We could ride boats on here. Here's the boat deck. I mean, this is the boat deck. This is the boat deck right here. Yeah, we could ride boats on this and we could go swimming in the lake from down there. But this is a lake, a thing that could blow your all minds away. So, and here's the boat. We put this out every year because we can. And this is our secondary boat, which is like, it costs like $2,000. The other one costs $3,000. And here's the lake cottage shed. Look at that clock. That clock is like lights up at night. It like rainbow colors of this light clock. And this has all my swim stuff inside of it, the lake cottage shed thing, but I can't open it since it's locked. And I have to and here's the shower thing in case if anybody decides to break themselves back down. I don't want to get my phone wet, so that is short. It tends to go cold quickly along with the stuff. And over here we have a face. I drew this face back in 2026. And over here we have a little ball thing. There we go. Oh yeah, we do have a little ball thing. It just does that. And then over here is a little cornhole game. We play cornhole. And here's our tennis. We play tennis together, blah blah blah. Alright, next up I want to show you something else. Here's the little thingy that has a little board thing. Here's the thing. Here's the trash cans if anyone wants to grab one and throw it at their faces. And I want to show you something else. There's a freaking there's people over here. This is my boyfriend. I know you can't see him, but this is my yeah, and they're also joined by so yeah, those are my three boyfriends. And over here we have another contraption which I have named Marty because he's a freaking electric box. And I put a name on here too. The next room I want to show you is also in the lake cottage. So we're gonna get it. But by the way, I put a new concrete over here so that the next door neighbors can get to it. So yeah. But I want to introduce you to this. Oh my god. person in here. Sorry. Yeah, but here's the there's a second room. Here's a TV. This TV is very old. It came out in 1974, and it has antenna support. But I don't like antenna. I wanted cable. So, but this is the only thing we could get. Cable's out in Lake Cottage, although this is antenna. So this is the only antenna we have. To change the channel with the pen. Oh, static. Oh no. Why is it staticky TV? And I don't like antennas. Okay, right next to it, we got a woman's restroom and a men's restroom. But this is the woman's restroom. But basically, this is unisex because it's a Lake Cottage. On the light. What? It just shut off. Alright, here's the other light. And we got me. Hi. But here's the light too. And the heating options. So yeah, here's the towel thing. There's a little thingy that goes versus toilets. A trash can. And a walk-in Lake Cottage shower. But it's all broke. And here's the exit, which is currently locked. And all the lights we need to turn off because if they catch me, I'm cooked. But, no, you're getting a sneak peek anyway. Men's restroom is right over here, but this says employees only, and that's the real restroom. Here is it right now. I don't know how that in here, but this mirror works. Hello guys! Do you see me in the men's restroom? And here's the urinal and the toilet. And that's this thing. This shower is out of service. It's just for looks. So, nope. This little towel thing does work. And it's to exit out. This is the employee restroom. And so we exit here. I'm sorry, I'm not a man. And here's our very old dryer. And a washer used to be here, but now it's not. The washer's in there. It's in there. But this is the old dryer. It works. It dries all your clothes and all that. And now let's take a closer look at the Lake Cottage's kitchen. Here is Lake Cottage's kitchen. It has a microwave, oven, a Keurig machine, refrigerator. We see water bottles everywhere. We also see some food in here too. Somebody got something. I don't know what that is. There's some old sauces. That one's expired. That one is too. This one's still good. Somebody left their old Gatorade and lemonade there along with Dr. Although I don't know if anyone drinks that, but don't tell them I'm making this video. It's just for fun. Here's the fridge. Here's a little towel. There's the little sauces. And here's the little sink. The dishwasher that we always use. This painting of when I killed my friend's pet rock. This little light thing. What the heck? What happened? This little dish that is really rare, very hard to find. There's some stuff in there from Japan. Nice. This thing. Oh, go freaking things. These don't open. This has a bunch of cleaning stuff. And over here is also cleaning stuff. This little flip up jet again. This thing, which has a really old book and a keychain and some coffee things. This streamer for parties. You got candles and a remote. Some another one too. Also got some trash bags and a lighter and a light. These are for parties, by the way. Whenever I'm having a party, there's also a battery. Here's some more party supplies and stuff, towels, and yep, more party stuff. Let's look at these ones. These ones up here. Stuff, maple syrup, and wax paper. Oh, this is packed. Napkins, towels, dishes, plates, salt, pepper, jumbo, old expired juices. This one, it says March 5th, 2024, if you don't see it. I'm gonna show it to you right now. Yup. This one has 2023. This salt's still good. That's that one. This one, there's popcorn in there. More coffee stuff and old bowls and stuff. We open this drawer, there's a bag and some napkins and a freaking soup plate. More wax paper. There's a crock pot that we always use for my parties. We also have a toaster, a kettle, a blender, there's pots and pans, a grill because we like to grill hamburgers, some oils and sauces. Here's our freaking fork and spoon sets. And this thing, I don't know what it is. Here's more strainers and pots and pans and bowls that we use for parties and cake pans. But we always buy our cakes. Here's our here's our spoon, ladles, and teaspoons collection that we always use for our parties. We have Memorial Day parties, 4th of July parties, lake parties, all that. And here's some more stuff. Here's another coffee machine that broke back in when I was 16, 2023. Apple, and more spoons and forks and all the baskets. And here's a candle sitting on the stove because I like it. Some old oils. Here's our late cottage patty. EO stuffs. And you can see this is marble material so it won't break. Here's the table in the kitchen. And this is the furnace. Furnace dates all the way back to 1999, which is very old cottage, if you know what I mean. But this cottage was built in 2001. Yeah, 2001. Yeah, I believe that is gonna be it. And also, we have a few more things to show. This A right here, it stands for assaults. That this place used to be an assault shelter until 2004. And here's more like cottage containers. I'm not able to look inside. Here's like cottage table all next to the living room, which is offstage. And we have games over here, like cottage games and like cottage globe. And over here more stuffs. Yep. So I think that will wrap up this lake cottage tour because I have had enough and I'm about ready to die. No, not really. So I hope you enjoyed this lake cottage tour because I spent 24 years making this video. By the way, here's the upstairs of the lake cottage. So yeah, here you can see that lake from a distance. So yeah, that will wrap up this video. Thank you for watching. I'll see you around.